Many of our county's finest treasures lay buried beneath the earth. But why is that? Did the people of the past live deep beneath sea level? Or did they simply hide all of their wonderful possessions to try and keep them out of our greedy, grubby, jam-soaked midst? I suppose that's for the historians and the archaeologists to decide.
Take time on your assignments, if you think you have time. Announcement. Shouldn't you be working? Has opened a new building. Good for us. We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. The campus has opened a new building. Good for us.
I'm Maggie Watmore, learning on the job on campus radio. Can I ask, should we be paying someone for using this next song? Sorry, I just really don't know. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. Here we go.
Student housing should be character building, not pleasant. body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Archaeology students should wash their hands and wipe their feet. The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it. Prospectus is not a promise, but a course is missing a classroom. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you. Janitor needed in dormitory. Staff are reminded that they're easily replaceable.
Everyone on campus is talking about the county's education minister and the bad, or maybe good, thing that happened. Over to you, Hugh.
Yes, that's right. Emotions are high here in Croquembouche today as students have flooded into the city to protest the continued existence of Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge. They dabbled in some chanting, but haven't been able to get into an easy and repeatable rhythm. We'll be here letting you know the wording they settle on as and when it happens.
A prospectus is not a promise, but a course is missing a classroom. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Announcement. Milkshakes are not an appropriate breakfast. Warning. Don't touch anything in the bathroom. Anything. Janitor required in bathroom. questions will make you look stupid. Despite the rumours, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
Do you want to learn better? Of course you do. Wanda, how do we do that? Everyone is looking for ways to study without all those hours in the library and pen stains on your fingertips. The latest way to trick your body into learning is to sleep with a book in front of or on top of your face. As you sleep, your eyes will occasionally open, letting in a little light and valuable knowledge. Try it for a week and see the results for yourself.
Announcement. Opening a book is not the same as reading. Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Would campus intruders please not come in? Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. Students with pastoral issues should go to student support. Teachers are reminded that extra tuition is additional, not optional.
New from Smell My Cash. Being a student is hard enough. The least we could do is give you loads of money. Smell My Cash for students. Sure, you have to pay it back, but that's future you's problem.
desperate you are, no urinating on campus facilities. Attention, your finger is not a toothbrush. University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. The yearly results are in. Another average year.
And that's the show. Join us tomorrow when we'll be discussing which vegetables last the longest. That should be great. You know, I've bought 16 avocados this year and still haven't gotten to eat any of them. I mean, really, they must be ripe for about 5 minutes. Sorry, we'll leave that for tomorrow, shall we? Join us then.
Announcement. The campus just got bigger, not necessarily better. students should work smarter and harder. Intruders on campus, you know what to do. Student support can be found in student support. Showering is technically but not socially optional.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio, where it's a great day. Why? Because I, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, am talking into a microphone. Can you feel it? Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Really, Dennis, if this is off again, I'm going to come in there and dunk you like a biscuit. We'll check that I'm on the air and be back with more sumptuous soundwave salaciousness after this.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. please be wary of falling amphibians. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no.
Why is it that the youth of today believe they can churn out a radio show from the comfort of their toilet seats? The gall! In my day, one had to work for years making sandwiches and polishing the communication tower before they even let you touch a microphone. There's more to radio than ability, charm, and technological literacy. Eager little autodidacts, the lot of them.
Janitor required in bathroom. Failing students are reminded that you're letting everyone down. Student support can be found in student support.
My darling, albeit slack-jawed, nephew Kevin ushered me through cyberspace and into the world of video games. Yes, I played the latest entry in the popular Meat Wizard franchise for Sir Nigel reviews. I was lost. I was cold. I was scared. The controller was sticky and the subject matter obscene. While I'm unsurprised that it appeals to the desensitized youth of today, I'll tell you what I told that chap in the deli. No one needs that much ham. One magical gem out of a possible 5.
Students are reminded to make requests, not demands. The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? End-of-year results are now available. No unauthorized panicking.
Breakfast can be hard for us all. Toast again? I hate it here! Uh-oh, give those heckling kids something new to chew on. Only Hoglog cereal combines 4 times of wheat with a salty crunch of crispy pork skin.
The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. Taking students for robotics. Students should check in before trying to learn. Student requests for administrator. I'll add them to the pile.
To the news and the controversies surrounding Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge, who allegedly blew his nose on official government documents. Stories like this are scandalous. It's perfectly clear to me that a group of students have fabricated the images somehow, and yet this poor minister faces all manner of backlash and public murmurings. And why? Because he was photographed doing something? I know a witch hunt when I see one.
Failing students might want to try something else. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Janitor is needed to collect litter.
It tends to be a one-way affair, this relationship of ours, and that's how it should be. What do you know about radio, after all? Almost nothing, I'd imagine. Still, it's time for that rare occasion where we put you, the listener, at the center of things. I am the aunt to ease your agony, the balm to abate what bites you, the A to all your cues. I am listening. Oh, and we're out of time. We'll get to your problems after this, all right? All right.
Class awaiting maintenance. Still waiting. Janitor required to install upgrade. Janitor is needed to collect litter.
It's time for Agony Answers with me, Sir Nigel Bickleworth. This week's problem is from student Felony Bogdropper, who writes, I've got loads of work but can't concentrate with all the noise in my flat. Well, Felony, I advise that you try a change of scenery. Work in the study. Write in the billiard room. Mill about in the converted mill. Why, read in the scullery. Your home is your castle. Utilize all of its many, many nooks and crannies. That's what got me through the hard times.
administrator. I'll add them to the pile.
Do you like what you hear? Of course you do. So why not call in and let our producers know? Recent research suggests that over 97% of our listeners are incidental. That is, hearing by accident rather than intent. Collateral Johnnies, if you will. Nevertheless, I have faith that each radio segment, like a juicy needle in a haystack of filth, is found by someone, somewhere. Well done to you, today's deliberate listener.
Would campus intruders please not come in? End-of-year results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. Has opened a new building. Good for us. New students, we're more afraid of you than you are of us. campus is expecting light cloud cover and some earthquakes. Unattended students in need of teaching. Is expanding, even more than usual.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. It's Harrison Wolf going through the county's sock drawer on 2 Point Radio. I just had a very big sleep, so it's going to be a lively one.
Now taking students for Internet History. The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
Live music is like fresh fruit and vegetables, man. It's better than the stuff in a can, and when the opportunity presents itself, you gotta cram as much of it in you as possible. That's just sensible, healthy living. You can't have too much of a good thing. That's why they call it a good thing. When I was young, I used to stand right next to the speakers and drink it in until I couldn't hear a thing. That's how I knew I was full.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Students are reminded that this is the fun part. Students should try to be less terrible. Is needed to collect litter.
Did you see those student protests at Mitten University the other day? It's all a little peaceful for my liking. Sure, I can respect the vibe, but sometimes you gotta ruffle some feathers. When I was at school, they took away mashed potato Tuesdays, so a few of us got into the school mascot's coop, and boy, did we ruffle that chicken. It was all friendly, of course, but they knew we meant business. Just some food for thought, my student comrades. Go get your mashed potatoes.
Campus is shaking. You're not imagining it. It's happening. have to ask to go to the toilet. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you haven't noticed.
New to the Crumley Student Range, Instant Casserole. You want a warming meal, but you've not got all day.
Come on!
With Crumley's new Instant Casserole range, you just add water, and you've got something a lot like casserole. Just like Mama used to make.
End of year results published. Now. Now taking students for virtual normality. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us.
How's it going? You're listening to 2 Point Radio, the most popular station in the greater 2 Point County area. Nice. We're serving more great radio with a side of insidious advertising right after this.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly. We have a class without a teacher. That's a class without a teacher.
As longtime listeners will know, I have a wide range of hobbies and interests, but jogging isn't one of them. I mean, think about it. Going around and around a track or a park in an endless, exhausting loop to feel satisfaction? If you ask me, it's just another trick that big business uses to train our brains into total subordination. I'm sitting down, man. There's no moving me.
Campus is shaking. You're not imagining it. It's happening. Requesting assistant.